Okay, so I'll demonstrate my alarm clock working. So one thing you will notice is I've got some of the oscilloscope components connected. So what I've got going on here, I've grounded this, and I've got the power. I'm generating a waveform on the oscilloscope, which you can see here. And this is going to be sent to the ultrasonic because for whatever reason I cannot get the ultrasonic to work on the PWM pins on the board. It just keeps crashing and dropping it low. This way, at least it demonstrates that everything is functional. As you can see, as I bring my hand closer, I get the proper responses from the echo pin. So it's working correctly. So first thing to note, as you can see, the time is updating. I've done some work to make it very accurate, so I think I only lost about a second or two over the last 10 minutes of my testing, so it's working really well. So I will start by demonstrating. So with no alarm set, clicking that will turn on our alarm, and you can see there's a custom symbol there. Click, turn it off. DT, daylight time. Click, turn it off. I will click the select button. We're going to be updating time, so I'm going to set this. I'll set this to a daytime so we can see the other light mode. Okay, so as you'll see in a moment, the alarm will be set and you'll start to see the backlight flash on and off. We'll also see this servo motor start to go back and forth. Now, to turn it off, I'll first use the button. So there we see it flashing. Got this going. So in theory, you could place that up against a desk and the bell could be hit against it to kind of resemble the type of system we wanted, where it would hit against a bell. So I'll first demonstrate hitting this button. We'll see that that turns off the alarm. And then, clicking it as before. Sorry, that it's hard to see around that. Clicking it as before kind of turns on and off that alarm pin. Hopefully, I'll be able to sort out these wires by the next time. So quickly set the time once again. Oh, I just clicked that too many times by accident. Okay, so I'll set this. I'm gonna set it into PM mode. So S, F, which is just like the format. Like that, so in PM mode, a little easier to see. 9:06-ish. So 9:06, and we'll go 20. So see that go up soon. And here I will show how everything works with the motion sensor as well. Oh, this was such a so set that to PM, and we'll set that to 59. Couple more seconds. Okay, so now that it's going. So what I'm gonna do is this is measuring, I think, 50 centimeters. So if I put my hand here, see that's very close. And see we've got the little snooze symbol on the alarm there. So what it's done is it's added 10 minutes to our time. So, 9:06:59, we've added 10 minutes to that. So if I advance the clock to 9:16:27, it'll get there slowly. Another thing I'll demonstrate in a moment, when you click into the alarm mode, it actually still enables the clock to keep on updating, just so that, while you're editing your stuff, you're not kind of getting lost and falling behind because of that. So we'll see, and it re-enables because it's set that, and now you can also see the snooze symbol is gone because it's no longer snoozing it. So once again, I can wave. So I've just waved, you get the snooze again. So now what I have is a backup variable to hold the backup alarm time. So you'll see this alarm time from our original one still hasn't updated. So if you want to wake up at 8 a.m. every morning, your alarm would still be set at 8 a.m. even if you snooze it a few times. It will update a backup alarm so that it doesn't actually change your initial alarm. So what that means is 9:26 now should activate another alarm. And we'll see if that worked. So every time you snooze it, 10 extra minutes, and then it goes off again. Perfect, so you can see it's working perfectly on that. I'm gonna snooze it one more time, and I'll show you when it's in snooze mode and we click this, we've disabled snooze mode. So this is, you're up, you hit the alarm off button, and it's no longer going to be going off. So when we click it again, you'll see there's no Z, and that means that, theoretically, it should have been set to go off at 9:36 now. But if I put us at 9:36, when I hit 59, you'll notice it doesn't go off again. And so I've also set a variable to control the actual time intervals. So there is the potential to create a speed up mode. You could basically, instead of waiting 1,000 milliseconds between changes, you could wait 10 milliseconds if you wanted to. And that's, completely editable in the code. I may implement something on the device. I'd really like to have kind of like a little slide toggle to be able to change those values. Maybe have a fast and a slow mode for testing. But unfortunately, I don't have that device, so I'm still trying to figure out the best way to implement that. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. I guess one last thing I could show is that was 37 it was about to hit. See if we can catch it. Okay. So now you can also see the effect of the potentiometer. Rolling it down decreases the volume and increases the volume. This has helped a lot for testing. Alright, that's everything for this. Also, clicking DST doesn't actually, disable it because it needs to click the disable button. So, there. Now I've disabled it, click it again, turns it right off. That's everything.